everyone, Mark Lyman with HomeFixated.com. I want to talk with you today about flooring nailers, particularly the Senco SHF200. Now, this nailer was actually released in two versions, a cleat nailer and a staple version. I'm not going to get into that. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the difference. There's people that swear by cleat nails. There's people that swear by staples. I've always used cleat nails in the hardwood flooring that I've done. The flooring hasn't popped up or anything, but I think either one works great. Both options are available to you with this particular nailer. Before I dive into the specifics on this particular floor nailer, I want to talk a little bit about my experience with floor nailers in general. A number of years ago, we did a remodel on our house, and we had one room that I was going to put hardwood flooring in. It was actually my first hardwood flooring project that I'd ever done. So I didn't have a tool available. I looked at what was on the marketplace at the time, and it was either go with a manual nailer at a very reasonable price point, or go with a pneumatic nailer at a kind of exorbitant price point if you're looking at it for one room. Of course, if you're a pro, I think the price range was around $500 to $600 for a name brand quality flooring nailer at the time. Now, I don't like to get into quoting prices on tools in general in videos because things change frequently. I will say that this particular Senco flooring nailer is priced in under $300. So it's an incredible value, and I'll get into that more as I talk about my experience with the tool. Here it is, by the way. It comes in this jumbo crazy briefcase here. I'll hoist this up so you can take a look at it. And that case comes with a mallet. If you've done flooring nailing before, you kind of know the drill with this. You can use this to kind of set your wood in place carefully. I use a block to protect the actual tongue and groove on the actual wood itself. And then this is the end that you're going to hit the plunger with on the tool. So it comes with pretty much everything you need except for nails, which you can find through most Senco distributors. And the tool itself has some great features that I want to talk about. One is that it's got a nice long handle. You know, if you're hunched over a tool for a long period of time, it really makes it much more ergonomic if you have some distance there and you're not completely down on the ground holding the tool. Now, I used this on a new project. I decided I was going to put in hardwood flooring in our kitchen, which at the time the inspiration was my wife and kids were heading out of town for about 5 days, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to bang out this quick hardwood flooring project in the kitchen. That turned into about 4 weeks. It wasn't due to this nailer, the slowness. It was a crazy demolition, and if you ever get the opportunity to put in strip flooring, like 2-inch wide hardwood flooring, contemplate wider plank style flooring. That's my advice of the day. When you're putting in strip flooring like I was on this project, you're sinking a ton of nails. So on this one kitchen and a little utility area and dining area I did, I sunk over 1,200 nails. Another thing I liked about it is just its ease of use compared to a manual nailer. Now, when I used a manual nailer previously, you don't get the nail in with one whack, or at least I don't. You know, I'm not a huge hulking guy, so it's a workout. You know, with a manual nailer, you're really whacking away, and it's your force that's driving that a nail or that cleat into place. With this pneumatic nailer, you do have to give it a bit of a whack. If you hit it too lightly or glance off of it, it's not going to set the nail completely, and you're going to have to pull it out or set it manually with a hammer and a set. But it really is a lot easier. And I was a little worried going from manual to pneumatic, thinking, is it really going to tighten up the boards as good as a manual nailer would? And yes, it does. I mean, I found that you know, I carefully set the boards ahead of time, but it really did a nice job of tucking those boards up tight and really setting the nails in flush. So performed fantastic. The only thing that I wish this tool had was some sort of really obvious empty magazine indicator. When I first started using the tool, and I only made this mistake once, I was happily pounding along nails or pounding in the cleats, and then all of a sudden I kind of realized, hey, those little marks don't quite look like the heads of the cleat nails. And I realized about the last 6 or so shots that I had thought I had put in were just me kind of dry firing the tool. So you have to kind of pay attention to your ammo supply. And it'd be great if there was some sort of lockout mechanism that clearly indicated to you when you're out of ammo or about to be out of ammo. So aside from that, the tool functioned fantastic. As I set about more than 1,200 cleat nails into place with this. I didn't have a single jam. The other innovative feature that I'll point out on this before I wrap things up is this plate. And you can actually pull this out and rotate it, and that allows you to toggle between 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch settings. So if you're a professional and you're bouncing around between different types of flooring, this is a great time saver. No Allen wrench required. Just pull it out, rotate it, set it back in, and you're good to go with whatever size you need. Again, this is priced at under $300. It's a fantastic value. Whether you're a DIYer or you're a professional, it's a great tool to have in your hardwood flooring arsenal. For more details, we've got an in-depth review by one of our in-the-field tool reviewers, Phil. So be sure to check that out. I'll have it linked in the YouTube description, or you can visit homefixated.com and just do a search in the upper right. Just type in Senco flooring nailer and you'll find it that way too. Be sure to drop by our site at homefixated.com for more great tool reviews, how-tos, construction tips, even a little woodworking. We'd love to see you there. Thanks so much.